Kerala is a beautiful state in the south of India. It lies along the Arabian Sea. Kerala has the best waterways in India. A vast scenic network of lagoons, canals, and rivers along the Malabar coast, famous for houseboat cruises, unique ecosystems, and traditional life. Features like Vembanad Lake, Alappuzha, and Kumarakom, serving as vital transport routes with significant inland waterway development. Many people call it God's own country because of its green hills, calm waters, and rich culture. It is famous for its backwaters and for hill stations like Munnar. The air feels soft, the pace feels slow, and life seems closer to nature. But Kerala is also full of simple daily life, villages, and hard-working people. The backwaters of Kerala are a wide network of lakes, rivers, and canals. These waters run almost parallel to the sea for many kilometers. On both sides, you see tall coconut trees, green paddy fields, and small houses. The water is calm, and it often looks like a mirror. One of the most famous backwater regions is around Aleppi, also called Alappuzha. People sometimes call it the Venice of the East because of its many canals and boats. But instead of stone bridges and old buildings, you see palm trees, birds, and village life. The best way to enjoy the backwaters is on a houseboat cruise. These houseboats are called Kovalams in the local language. Long ago, they were used to carry rice and goods. Today, many have been changed into floating homes for visitors. They are made of wood, coir, and natural materials, with thatched roofs that make them look traditional and warm. Inside, they have bedrooms, bathrooms, and a small sitting area. Some also have a balcony in front, where you can sit and watch the world pass by. The crew usually includes a captain and a cook. They guide the boat and prepare fresh food. But life on a houseboat stays simple and close to nature. When the houseboat starts moving, it glides slowly over the water. You see other boats, some carrying people, some carrying goods, and some carrying children to school. On the banks, women wash clothes, men cast fishing nets, and farmers work in the fields. You may see ducks swimming in lines, and egrets and kingfishers sitting still, waiting for fish. The only sounds are the soft engine, the wind, and the calls of birds. Many people say that a day on the backwaters feels like time has slowed down. It gives the mind a chance to rest. But you never feel bored because the view keeps changing. As evening comes, the sky turns orange and pink. The boat may anchor near a village or in the middle of the water. Lights start to appear in small houses on the shore. You can smell dinner being cooked in your own boat kitchen. The crew often prepares local dishes, with rice, fish curry, vegetables, and crispy snacks. You eat while you feel the gentle rocking of the boat. Later, when night falls, the sky fills with stars. The water grows dark and quiet. Many people sit in silence for a while, listening to insects and the distant sound of voices from the shore. It feels peaceful and safe, but it also feels a little magical, like the world has become softer. Kerala's backwaters are not only for tourists. They are also a real part of daily life for many local people. Boats work as buses, taxis, and trucks here. Children go to school by boat, and farmers move goods the same way. There are small shops on the banks, schools and churches or temples by the water. This is what makes the cruise feel real. You are not just looking at nature, you are watching life as it happens. Now, let us move from water to hills, from the backwaters to Munnar. Munnar is a hill station in the Western Ghats mountains. It stands at a high altitude, where the air is cool and fresh. People love to visit Munnar to escape the heat of the plains. The hills are covered with tea plantations. From a distance, they look like green carpets spread over rolling land. Curving roads move through these fields, and small tea factories stand here and there. But the quiet beauty of these hills is what most people remember. When you walk or drive through Munnar, you see endless lines of tea bushes. Workers move slowly through them, picking fresh leaves by hand and dropping them into baskets. They often work in groups, talking as they go. The air smells clean, sometimes with a hint of tea and wild flowers. You can visit tea museums or factories, where guides explain how tea leaves become the tea people drink every day. You learn about withering, rolling, drying, and sorting. A simple cup of tea feels special when you see how much care goes into it. Munnar is also known for its viewpoints. From some high points, you can see layers of hills fading into the distance with clouds resting on top. In the early morning, mist may cover the valleys, making the place look like a painting. There are also forests, streams, and small waterfalls around. Some people go for short treks, while others just sit quietly and enjoy the view. The weather can change quickly, with sun one moment and fog the next. But the cool breeze and the silence feel like a gift. Around Munnar, there are protected areas where rare plants and animals live. One of the most famous plants is the Nila Karinji flower, which blooms only once in about 12 years on some of the hills. When it blooms, the slopes turn blue and purple. This does not happen every year, but when it does, many visitors come to see this rare sight. There are also chances to see mountain goats and many kinds of birds if you visit the right places and follow local rules. Kerala's backwaters and Munnar may look very different, one full of water and palms, the other full of tea gardens and hills. But they share some things. Both are places where nature feels close and gentle. Both show how people and nature can live side by side. In the backwaters, people use boats instead of cars, and in Munnar, they work with plants that cover the land. Local food in both areas uses coconut, rice, and spices, though the dishes may change with the place. Traveling between the backwaters and Munnar can feel like moving between two worlds. One day you may be on a houseboat, watching the sun set over still water. The next day, you may be standing on a hill, looking down at clouds in the valley. Both experiences stay in the mind. They offer quiet, beauty, and a slow pace, which many people do not find in their busy lives at home. But they also show the strong and simple life of the people of Kerala. The backwaters and Munnar become places you think about long after you return home, places where the mind can breathe and the heart feels light.